Okay, welcome back to Rob and Ray and Sean and Ben. I'm just going to do a quick recap video of all the troop totals so that we hopefully can get all of our boards with the exact numbers. We just turned the corner of turn 5. Germany took their turn, and now seems like a good time to get everything square. So, we're going to start from the east coast to the west. And if there are any discrepancies upon my board that are mistaken, please bring that to my attention and I'll make the appropriate corrections. So, Eastern United States, we have 2 infantry, 2 mechanized, 2 AA guns. There are 3 transports in C-Zone 101. For UK, there's 1 transport and 1 sub in 106. America has a transport in 86. It brought a mechanized and a man down there, therefore it took 3 more troops. In C-Zone 91, there are 3 American destroyers, 2 American carriers with 4 planes in total on them. There's a battleship, a cruiser, and 2 American transports. UK shares that same C-Zone with a fully loaded carrier, 2 fighters on it, 1 destroyer, 1 transport. In Gibraltar, there are 1 British artillery. 2 British infantry, 1 British artillery, 1 British fighter. Also, 2 American infantry, 1 American tank, and 1 American artillery. There is an Italian destroyer sitting in C-Zone 92 to lock that door, although briefly. There's also a German destroyer in C-Zone 104 to block America's movements north. In London, I see 5, 10, 11, 12 men, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 AA guns, and 1 mechanized. Germany has 3 empty carriers. In C-Zone 112, 3 subs, 2 destroyers, 1 transport, a cruiser. Okay, so there it is. There's still a Russian sub in 115. He saves a lot on gas. We're going to head back down to Normandy, nothing. Southern France, nothing. France, 3 artillery, 4 German infantry. Western Germany, there are 2 tanks. In Northern Italy, there is 1 Italian infantry, 1 German infantry, 3 German AA guns, 3 Italian artillery. In Rome, there are 3 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 strategic bomber, 4 AA guns. In that C-Zone 95, there are 3 subs and a destroyer. Malta has 1 man and 1 AA gun. Tunisia has 1 French soldier. Tobruk has 1 French soldier. C-Zone 98 has 1 transport for Italy, 1 destroyer, 1 fully loaded carrier with 2 fighters. Cairo has 1 Frenchman, 2 Anzac infantry, 2 British infantry. 81 has a transport and a cruiser in 81. Anglo-Egypt Sudan has a British tank. Kenya has a British infantry. French Equatorial Africa has 2 Italians. 1 is an artillery, 1 is an infantry. Nothing else in Africa. Syria has 2 Italian men. Persia has a tactical bomber and a mechanized for Britain. Let's get back up here. Yugoslavia has 2 Italian tanks. Slovakia-Hungary has an air base, 2 fighters, 4 tactical bombers. Romania, 1 infantry. Eastern Poland has 2 German infantry, 4 German tanks, 2 German AA guns, and 2 German artillery pieces. Belarus has 2 strategic bombers, 1 infantry. Leningrad has 1 tank and 2 tactical bombers. God help me, is that Smolensk? Yeah, Smolensk, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tanks, 2 men. Bryansk, 1 tank, 2 men. Russia has, in western Ukraine, 1 tank, 1 mechanized, 1 artillery. Bessarabia, Russia has 4 artillery, 2 tanks, 2 men. Ukraine, they have 1 man, 2 AA guns, 1 artillery piece, and 1 tank. Did we already do this? Yeah, Bryansk, we did it. Russia currently has 5, 6, 7 men, 1 artillery piece in Moscow, Samara has one artillery piece and a infantry unit. Nothing anywhere close from there. Don't ask me to pronounce that country, but Russia has one infantry there and two in Kangsu. Chahar, there are three Japanese infantry. Sensi, there is a mechanized and a tank for Japan. Sakang has the last remaining Chinese soldier. Szechuan has one Japanese man and one artillery. Yunnan has 4 men, 1 artillery, 2 Strat bombers, 4 fighters, 5 tactical bombers. Burma has 3 British infantry. Shan State has 3 artillery. Let's get at it here. West India has 2 British infantry. I might be wrong about that one. Please bring that to my attention. And then I count in India proper 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 UK infantry. 1, 2, 3 UK artillery. 1 UK tank. 3 UK AA guns. You have 1, 2, 3 fighters for UK. 2 tactical bombers. 1 strategic bomber, another Anzac strategic bomber in there as well. There's a French destroyer. In 39, Shan State has 3. Already did Shan State, 3 artillery. French Indo has 1 Japanese infantry. Sumatra has 1 UK infantry and 1 Anzac destroyer in 41. In C-Zone 37, Japan has 2 battleships. 1 destroyer, 2 transports, 2 fully loaded carriers, each with a fighter and a tactical bomber. Java has 1 Anzac infantry. Celebes has 1 British infantry. Philippines has 2 American infantry. Palau, 1 Japanese. Dutch New Guinea, 1 Anzac infantry. C-Zone 55 has an Anzac destroyer. Queensland has 3 fighters, 3 infantry, 2 AA guns. South Wales, 1 infantry. And in 62, I see 2 destroyers. Still see 1 man in New Zealand. Moving up to C-Zone 33, there is an American sub, an American destroyer, an American cruiser, an American battleship, an American transport, a fully loaded carrier with 1 fighter, 1 tactical bomber. On the Carolines, there is 1 American artillery piece. There's also 1 Anzac infantry. There's a cruiser for Anzac, a sub, and a transport in 33 as well. Moving on. I'm your 1 Japanese soldier. Korea has 3, 4, 5, 6 infantry, 4 artillery, 1 AA piece. C-Zone 6 has 1 fully loaded carrier with a fighter and a tactical bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 transports. 2 destroyers. 2 cruisers. 1 battleship. The mainland itself has 2 artillery pieces. 4, 5 infantry. 2 fighters. 3 AA. That should do it for them. 16, I still have an American destroyer. 8, I have an American destroyer. 25, I suspect this is wrong. There's an American American transport, 1 man, 1 fighter, and 1 artillery piece. However, I cannot, for the life of me, understand the strategic mind behind that, and I suspect I made a mistake. It's probably somewhere else, and likely here, where there is 2 strategic bombers landing in Hawaii, 4 men, 1 mechanized, 1 AA gun. And in 26, there are 3 subs, 1 empty carrier, which is probably actually hosting that, 1 cruiser, 1 transport. Moving north to 10, 2 transports, 1 sub. San Fran has 2 men, 1 artillery piece. And that's everything. I strongly suspect there is an error in my part here, but everything else seems to be okay, according to my research. Gentlemen, take a peek when you get a moment. Get back to me, and I will go ahead and make the proper amendments, and then we'll all be on the same page.